Morning, it's Sunday and we are gonna go get our picture with Santa, so we need to get ready. I'm gonna first make some coffee. I also wanted to bring up some ornaments. I want to put some red ornaments on the tree now that it's December 1st and get some color in here for Christmas. That is like the biggest plans we have today is picture with Santa. I'm really excited because we're gonna bring Aspen. She was supposed to have a sweater, but it doesn't fit her for some reason. So we're gonna do like a bow or something festive for her, but let's get moving. I'm really tired, as you can probably hear and see.
Come here. You want to see Santa?
We're gonna do evening routine. I'm gonna show a little bit of my work routine as an online personal trainer. I'm sitting here right now kind of finishing up monthly check-in in the first of the month, and they're a little bit more in depth where I kind of give some more information on what we're gonna be looking at this next month, areas you've been doing really well in this last month, and what our goals and our strategy is going to be. This is a time we kind of focus on goal setting and making sure that the program's aligned with like bigger goals that you have and habits and things like that. So it takes a big chunk of my day. This is about 4 p.m. and I've had a busy day so far, and I'm just kind of diving into some of these bigger ones and preparing for some ones tomorrow. I'm gonna be working for at least another couple hours. It is my busy season, so I have just a lot going on, and I pretty much have just been glued to my laptop for the last 10 days. Yesterday I was feeling super burnt out from it. Today I got like a second wind, but I'm trying to be careful and not overdo so that the rest of the week I'm not burnt out. But I have monthly check-ins right now, which I'm diving into doing a few of them and kind of lightening my load for tomorrow. Then I have to edit tomorrow's Vlogmas and also a few other pieces of content for social media. Then I also have a brand deal that is due, so I have to make sure that that's edited and ready to go. I asked this question a few times, so I figured I would just kind of like chat about it here. I started waking up around 5 a.m. probably 2-3 years ago, and I've never looked back. Honestly, it is one of the best decisions I've ever made. It has allowed me to be so much more productive. I love getting my workouts done early in the morning, and I love having the ability to have so much more time to focus on other things. The one thing that I noticed a lot when I was struggling working out and I had inconsistency in my workout schedule is I was constantly focused on during the day when I was going to be able to work out. And when I was working a 9 to 5 and I was working for somebody else, sometimes things would come up in the middle of the day when I was planning on going, or at the end of the day, or I was fatigued. And there was always something that led me to kind of having to be more disciplined. Work until like 6 p.m. I would sometimes go to the gym at like 8 p.m. at night because the gym is like the outlet for me. But the thing that I did find is I was really stressed, and I was constantly thinking about when I was going to get my workout in. So like at noon, if I was gonna go and then a meeting happened and I couldn't make it and then I had to push it off for the day, I was stressed for like 8 hours until I got to the gym. And then I would find myself being like, okay, I feel relieved now that my workout's done, but then I would like shower and go to bed. So now I wake up at 5 a.m. Now that I work for myself, I definitely work way more than when I worked for somebody else. One, because you have so many things behind the scenes that you're working on. Not only are you working on the business, like it's me and only me. So I'm required to kind of keep up with everything. I make all of the stuff for the clients. I do all the editing. I do all the filming. I do all the behind the scenes. I do all the accounting. I do everything. So it's all on me. And even like when it comes to brand deals and content creation, I do everything from filming, editing, posting, to managing and engaging with everybody. Like, it's all just me. I am working all of the time. But waking up at 5 a.m. has drastically helped me with this because I know that for the rest of the day, I get to focus on everything that I'm gonna be doing for work, and I don't have to think about what am I gonna work out, when am I gonna get this done. I just get to focus on the fact that I will be able to kind of get everything done and my workouts checked off. It also makes me feel so much more energized and productive in the morning because one of the most important things for the day is done, but also I get an endorphin boost first thing. And I love being able to kind of like sit down and start my day at 7 a.m. having had worked out, as well as having like my post-workout. I got my protein in for the day, and I'm focusing on answering emails, hanging out, sitting on the couch, drinking my coffee, and I feel relaxed, yet I've done really productive things. Thank goodness I started waking up that early because it has drastically changed my life, and this is a topic I talk about so much. I get asked this question on my podcast all the time. I get asked this for people who sign up for coaching that they want to focus on a 5 a.m. morning routine. And I get it because I was there, I was working a lot, and I didn't have any structure, and everything was really chaotic. And waking up at 5 a.m. drastically changed that for me. So I started doing it like 3 years ago, and it is something that I've kind of progressed and changed as we've gone. Like, I used to go to the gym every single morning, so I was really rushed, and sometimes I had a lot of stuff going on and I wouldn't get home till like 7:45. But now I work out at home, so when I wake up at 5, most of the time my workout's done by like 6:30 or 7, and I just kind of go upstairs, shower, and get ready for the day. And I'm usually just chilling, drinking coffee by 7:30 in the morning. And it's a routine that's worked really well for me. I wanted to kind of show you the nighttime side of it and showing you the nighttime routine of what I do to kind of prep for my evening and what I do before my 5 a.m. morning routine. Because I get asked that question a lot too. When you go to bed, what does your nighttime look like? And I'm not gonna lie to you, it is boring in the sense that it is very structured, and I focus on a lot of things that are gonna make me feel better for my 5 a.m. I don't wanna wake up to clutter. That's the first thing. I do not wanna wake up to a bunch of clutter, dishes everywhere. It's gonna distract me. It's gonna make me feel crazy, and it's gonna make me feel like chaos, and then my brain's in 1,000 different places. So I always structure it by making sure that I get like 30 minutes to at least like wipe things down and clean things up. Other nights, probably like twice a week, middle of the week and end of the week, I will do like a deep clean. I will vacuum, I will do the trash, I'll make sure that clutter is gone because I do work from home and it does mess with me mentally, but also I just really like a clean space, which I'm sure doesn't shock a lot of you. So I do that almost every single night. I will start the dishwasher, and pretty much the only chore I have to do in the morning is unloading the dishwasher, but I like the sink to be clean, I like the kitchen to be clean, and I like my space to be clean. I also usually kind of work and get things structured for the next day. Like, the creative hours for me, for some odd reason, are late at night. So I find myself like thinking about a lot of things that I want to do to grow the business, and I'll find myself like sitting down working for hours, or I pull my laptop out after dinner. So that's my creative hour, and I usually am just like planning my day, getting creative things done, making sure that like gift guides, or making sure that like links and things are like sent to you guys, answering DMs, planning for tomorrow, editing videos for tomorrow, things like that. It's what works for me and what has made me be successful at my 5 a.m. because I think that's the hardest part, is how are you going to be successful at it? And you have to have some structure to your life in your nighttime routine. I think it's the first step to your morning routine. What are you doing to make sure that when you wake up at 5 a.m. you're kind of taking that decision away that's challenging? Because I think the hardest part about like getting up at 5 a.m. is you're allowing yourself to kind of have that mindset of like, okay, I am gonna wake up at 5 a.m. You tell yourself you're gonna do it, but then you don't give yourself any structure or any discipline to kind of get up. So then you either do get up with your alarm, and now you have a bunch of different things that you have to focus on, and you don't have structure, if that makes sense. So you have to kind of take the decision fatigue away. You have to give yourself things that are going to make you be successful. For me, I know that if I wake up and I have 1,000 things that are dirty and the house is a mess, I'm gonna be like, I need to get through my workout because this is driving me crazy. Or I have 1,000 things to do, and it adds to the chaos and it adds to the clutter of my day, versus kind of like, I get everything done the night before, I get to focus on my workout. During my workout, I get to move into the next thing, and I don't feel chaotic. What needs to be the guideline for your 5 a.m. morning routine? How are you setting it up so that you can be successful? And take that decision fatigue away. How are you setting yourself up so that when 5 a.m. comes, you don't have to push yourself out of bed? Don't make yourself have 1,000 decisions. Instead, plan that all out the night before and make it easier on yourself. I'm gonna finish up these monthly check-ins, and then I'm gonna dive into editing tomorrow's Vlogmas. And then we'll kind of get through cleaning and everything else for the night.
Ready?
Finished up about 3 of my monthly check-ins. I have a lot of editing that I need to get done and just kind of planned out my monthly check-ins for tomorrow. I really want a glass of wine while I edit. I have quite a few videos I need to edit, and then I need to get some stuff over to the brands. So I'm gonna sit down on the couch with Aspen now instead of sitting at my desk for a little bit. And then we're gonna sweep and clean the house because it's filthy.
Hey, bub.
How are you?
I want to see if you needed anything.
Nope.
Well, here's the plan. Are you ready for this? We're going to open the moon wine and decant it, and we're going to have it while we make dinner together with Christmas music playing.
I literally just poured a glass of it. I'm sipping on it right now. It's pretty good.
Is it thievery?
Yeah.
Drink it slow, because I know you do not have a lot to drink.
Well, here, let me just put it back in the bottle.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead. I'll see you when I get.
Love it. Okay, I put it back in the bottle. Love you, bye. Okay, well there goes that glass of wine. Whoever wants to drink wine with me, we bought 3 wines that he wanted to try, one of which he loves. I'll show you the 3 different ones because they're so good. They're all from Trader Joe's. I've only had the Cotillion. This my neighbor put me on. We are both obsessed with this. I don't love Pinot Noir, but this is a really good Pinot Noir. It's very smooth. It's really good, honestly. Sean and I love this one. This is our favorite at the moment. She also told us about Moon X. Never tried it. So we'll try that at some point this week, maybe this weekend. And then the one I'm drinking is the Thievery. It's a Cabernet. Cabernet is usually more my style. And I honestly am the type of person that buys based on labels. And as long as it's not smoky, that's like the one thing I hate about wines is when they're like, one thing I hate about wines is when they're like overly smoky. I don't do well with smoky flavors. So these ones, a cherry, black plum, and toasted oak. Totally my style. And then jammy dark fruit. And then this one, doesn't say. Oh, red fruit note with a flirt of vanilla. It's delicious. It is my absolute favorite. Cotillion and the Moon X. I'll let you know how to think about this later this week. But yeah, he's like, we're gonna drink wine together. I didn't drink all this. I just put it away because he was like, you don't drink enough wine that you're gonna wanna drink it together. So I put it away. We're gonna have it together tonight. And now I'm gonna go edit my video so we can hang out. Come on. Come on.